and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your hosted with the mostest, Marquis Saint, and every morning I get up and I am blessed to be alive. And this morning is no different. Go ahead, let me get my little blunt on. Left it here. It is a risk to smoke in -degree weather. You have to put up with the cold, put on the clothes, and just to come get a smoke. It's part of the process. Just like life, it's all part of the process. Just like the seasons, it's all part of the process. And just like loss, it's one of the processes of life. And as I process my loss of a friend and a baby and all sorts of things that hurt me inside, I wanted to reach everybody with some healing this morning and talk about the shine. And that's my 10 minutes. Somebody cue the intro. Okay. Here we go. It's not easy taking a loss like a boss. It's not easy to recognize that people are no longer on the journey with us. It's hard, actually. Life is hard. And as I talked about the loss, I think about it every morning. It's grief. You know, it's something that I didn't want the outcome to be this way. I didn't want my friend to fall off the road and get burned alive in a car. Like, is this my morning marijuana motivation? Is this the motivation that's in my life? When everything else was, I was so stoked about just being at conventions and having these new shoes. And then all of a sudden it's like, you have no idea what you have. We literally don't channel what we have. I didn't recognize the love that I had in my life, and therefore I took a loss. And I don't want to lose. You know, I don't want to lose people in my life. No one does. I don't think anybody wants to lose friendships. That happens. People change, you know, life changes, seasons change, and we seem to want to hold tight to not changing. When we get to a level, like I was in that BU seminar, and all we do is just make things to the level that we're at. I'm at Sue Dobby's house. She's messaging me from the inside in the warp. Must be nice, Dobby, dude. Must be nice. But that's what we do. Poor Dobbs lost her dad, you know, old veteran. I think he made it to 90. And we look at the losses and we forget to live, right? We forget that we're alive. And it feels like I'm dead inside. I haven't felt that way in a long time. You know, it's very hard for me to say I love my life. I made a shirt. I scream it from the top of my lungs from all over the world. And this morning, this week, it's been hard for me. It's been hard for me to take a loss like a boss. It's been hard for me to lose. I don't like losing. I don't know anybody that does. And yet it's going to happen to someone eventually. And it's not just life is a game, but life has its ups and its downs. And that's why we have to talk about smiles and frowns. We have to talk about our mental health. It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies. You know, we're not children anymore. When we build these ways to protect ourselves, we build these houses at 5 years old from trauma and say, oh, this is how you protect yourself. And then we hold that as our new truth. And unfortunately, most of us, we're holding on to what do you call isolation? You know, it's part of my isolation coming out here in the middle of the winter after I've just been in Brazil. I'm still tan from Brazil, yet I'm in the middle of a what they call, it's not a snowstorm, but it's freezing out here. Like I could already feel the frostbite in under 3 minutes. And that's what it is. It's like a self-imposed demerit or restriction or something. I a lot to heal. I don't know what they're healing from. It's the same thing I was saying when I was in Rio, capturing someone's cell phone, and you're like, oh, he's a thief. You don't know what he's stealing the money for him. You don't know if his mom's in a favela sick as fuck and needs that money. I'd probably do the same. I'd have to steal your cell phone to keep my mom alive. People don't think that. They just think, oh, people gotta just suck it up and make it work and and you're like, no, dude, people need healing before they become a DUI on the road hitting your wife and kids. You're like, oh, it touches me? Yeah, it touches everyone. If you're not gonna be loving, then it's gonna whip back and hit you somehow, some way. You don't see it. We start isolating ourselves and thinking that's gonna be the case. Like, I'm not harming anybody. I'm just gonna sit here and start drinking myself to death. No. We're alive. Like, we're still alive. That's got to be the whoa moment when everybody else died on the Titanic and you're still alive. There's a reason you're still alive. There's a reason why you still have the breath in your lungs and other people don't. That's the blessing right there. You're like, is that a blessing? Yeah, it's a present that you're still alive. The other people, they're done with their Christmases. There's no more for them. And you got to celebrate for them. And that's what I'm going to do, celebrate for my son and be the best dad I can be. I didn't not become a father. No, I just became a father to an unborn child. I see this little angel in the snow. I'm going to learn for my son. I'm going to learn to be a better man for all these people that I've lost in my life. So I don't know what everybody else is on about when they're talking about, I just want to give up. I don't know how to give up, okay? I just not in my dictionary. Do I feel like this is where I wanted my direction of my life to go? No, but I'm not a quitter, okay? This is not what life has given me. I'm not still standing here, still freezing for no reason. There's a reason I'm here. I have a purpose. I have a plan. I might not be able to see it, and you might not be able to see yours, but that's just what goes. You know, that's the slice. 1 minute you're in a bunker with your friend, and the next minute they got shrapnel, and they're not your friend there no more. They're still your friend. These are still our family members. This is still love. It might not be the way that we wish it to be, but when has it ever been? And every time we get to rise, we get a chance to shine and appreciate something. That's how you take a loss like a boss. You remember the people that are there to support you, like my friend Dobbs. I want to support all my friends instead of isolating myself. I want to let them know that I'm still there for them, that I still have strength, no matter what happens. No going backwards. Burn the boats. We're still here. We still have to find a way. So just like I have to find a way to get in this house and still be warm, you're going to have to find a way in your life to find that light. That's why I keep it on the morning. You got to find the light inside of everything. And there's so many darknesses. There's so much darkness out there that just doesn't make no sense. Senseless losses and unforgiving consequences. But that's a part of life. And I love my life. Even with tears in my eyes, cold as fuck. I love my life. Love the fact that I can still dream and I can still go places and I still got people that love me. So I do it with the sun because it lets you know that no matter what happens in the darkest of your days, the sun still lights up. It lights us all up. It gives us a chance to renew a new season, a new blessing. Something out there is coming for your solution, you know, your soul. Something's out there to heal us. And that's what's amazing about it. It won't always be cold. It won't always be snowy. In fact, that'll change here shortly too. So I'm here to heal myself. I'm here to grow as a human being, and I do this show for those that need it the most. I'm a depression survivor. I'm a suicide survivor. For my friends that have committed suicide, I'm still here for them. Sometimes I tried committed suicide the one time, and then that was it. You know, I'm like, I got more to live. There's a reason why I'm alive, and I don't know why my life went in this direction. I have some of my own self to blame. My lack of commitment, my runaway issues, my motherfucking temper. I have to work on these things. In this lesson, I will learn. Please join me. Join me in healing. Join me in peace. Join me in the way, in the shine, so that way we can all become better people. That's what Saints Brand's all about. Saints light up the world. And like I read this morning, it's not that I can heal you. That's not me. That's Jesus. That's somebody else. I'm just a regular human being. But what I can do is give you my strength and tell you that I'm not healing you, but I can hold space till you are healed, till time can catch up to your mind, and then you can feel inside your soul the healing that I do, or the feelings that I do, instead of that other feeling, the stuff that drives people to addiction. Over here at Saints Addiction, we're turning our positives into our negatives into a positives. We're flipping it. We're not going to live in that light no more. We're going to live in this light right there. The one that keeps coming, keeps shining, and keeps rising. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to keep rising. On my heart from the start, your boy Marky Saints Addiction. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe.